Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3 with me, Bragaton. Let's visit the Elfsong Tavern. I think we'll start with the patrons around the perimeter, and then enter the building proper. We'll do this methodically. Hello, Karis.
Now don't believe anything Kate over there tells you. She's an awful liar. Don't get me wrong. I like a wee gossip as much as the rest, but Caitlin does get a bit carried away with the tall tales.
Is that a tall joke? Bebelia.
Vincent here is a wastrel and a scapegrace, but he does amuse me. Well, if you left, you must be back again. My, but how I amuse myself.
Vincent Fetterman.
When I think about the poor refugees starving in Rivington, I could just weep. I believe I'll drown my tears in another brandy. Brandy is the cure for most ills, I do believe.
Why, yes, Edvard. La la la, dee da dee dum dee dee, bum bum bum.
What's that song you're sort of singing?
The Roses of Eliant. I may work for a hard-hearted rat fucker, but I still keep a song in me heart. Still here, valued client. The drinks are still inside.
Alright, another edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Never seen this one before. Levendal.
The rumor is that Lord Gortash is dead. It couldn't have been his health. He didn't look an ounce overweight.
Yeah, he's nothing but skin and bones now. A pile of viscera and a summoned skeleton.
I guess if death can come for Gortash, it can come for any of us, eh?
Catriono.
They say Lord Gortash is dead. It's probably true. Aim high, fall hard. If Gortash is dead, it'll mean the other dukes will be vying for power again. Plague take all of them.
Have failed to staunch.
So it looks like that road may be closed off. I don't see an obvious crime scene back there.
These boots have seen everything.
Either way, we'll stick to the patio. Sir Frenello.
Tears balls. Just lost the best job I ever had. Easy work in the upper city. But you don't care. And why should you? Sorry I said anything. You haven't heard of any open positions for an event planner, have you? No, of course not. Just look at you. Why do I even bother?
Rowan Elkfriend.
On days like this, I miss the forest. I used to scamper amongst my woodland friends, if you can believe it. Here, not a squirrel in sight. Sorry, stranger, for getting maudlin about the forest before. I'm not at my best.
The Gates Pub Crawl Guide. I think we've read this one.
Do you really think it was absolutist that
Maybe not. This excerpt from the Gates Pub Crawl Guide suggests that more than one drink was imbibed during its writing. Everyone goes on about the elf song, how iconic it is, how interesting its ghost is. Well, boo, I say. I wish to have music, drama, and I can't with a spirit jealous enough to stop any but itself performing. Therefore, it is with stupendous delight that I suggest many other glorious boozing establishments. Take the Blushing Mermaid, where you can watch Shimmer the Siren dazzle the crowd, or simply enjoy swashbuckling patrons sing shanties and beat one another into oblivion. Or mayhaps you fancy a delightful venue with live music, and the most sour waitstaff you've ever met. If so, the Singing Lute is for you. Tucked away by the harbor, it's perfect for a romantic evening. If nothing else, Hank's delightful demeanor will make you grateful for your beloved. However, there remains another watering hole. One that only the most daring, the most courageous of patrons go. Should you wish to test your mettle and rub shoulders with the city's secret underbelly, I can only tell you this. Enjoy the Guildhall. Or the Salty Spittoon.
What hope do we have?
Enforcer Skuna.
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the Blushing Mermaid, it's the Elfsong, so behave yourself.
I guess you must be the tavern's hired muscle.
That's right. And a lonely job it is too. When you're the muscle, no one thinks about your heart.
Do you need a pat on the back?
Very funny. Go on inside, we're looking for comedians. Welcome back. Don't break anything.
Bottoms up for our Baldur's Bones winners, and tease up for the next session. Same time every 10 day.
I thought about saying the other option, saying she didn't look very approachable, but I didn't want her to take that as me calling her ugly. It's more that she seemed a little hostile. Alright, I've seen that one before. That's Alfira.
It's you! Look at us! We made it to the city! We made it to the Elfsong Tavern!
I'm glad to see you safe, Alfira.
And are you? Never thought I'd live to perform for the greatest audience in the realms. The entirety of Baldur's Gate. Larissa lets me practice up here when she's on shift downstairs. She's too good to me. But you... I have a bone to pick with you, oh brave adventurer.
Alright, cross your arms, look unimpressed.
Your grumpy face may scare the others, but I'm afraid I'm made of sterner stuff. I've decided I'm not going to perform in the Elfsong. Mainly because only the Elfsong itself is allowed to perform. I'm going to open up a school of bards. The best in the realms. To usher in a new age of magic and musicianship. And it's because of you that I dare to dream big enough.
Well, that's wonderful, Alfira. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot. I wanted to tell you first because, well, you inspired me to do it. Here. My very first lute. Tuned to perfection. Thought you'd appreciate it when I'm rich and famous. Take care, my friend. Thank you for helping a stumbling bard in a druid's grove find her spark again.
Safeguarding the songbird. And we also got... oh, just a loot. Nothing special about it.
You and I are going to take this city by storm. I know it.
Green mist. Vaporous decoction that absolutely rocks the brainstem.
The Elfsong Tavern.
Let's go this way first. Oh, they're on the march. Oh, so they weren't blocking off that street. Let's talk to them real quick while we have them in our sights. Fist Malaya.
Since the death of Gortash, the flaming fists seem as tense as cocked crossbows. It wouldn't take much to set them off.
Oh, fair enough. Bud Chugley. Heard that name before.
Can't believe Lord Gortash's death is sad and all. But I didn't know you could write so many obituaries about one bloke. Every headline at the moment's about the late Lord Gortash. Maybe I'll raise a cup in his memory.
I wouldn't bother.
Hold up, citizen.
Oh, you've seen the anti-hag support group poster before.
No admittance.
The fella's finished the report. You can let him pass.
Fistaguta and Fist Rusk.
Halt, Civi. Turn back. This is an active crime scene.
Hold on, Thornhill. I'm tired of standing here. Devella's been up there for ages. Some diversion would be welcome.
Investigator Valeria told me to speak with Constable Devella.
Constable Devella said she wasn't to be...
Investigator Valeria outranks her. As you were, Civi. Fair warning, though. She's in a foul mood.
Get a move on, civilian.
The job description doesn't include be an arsehole, Thornhill. Relax.
It's nice to see a more even-tempered Flaming Fist.
Get a move on, civilian.
The job
Alright. Des Canshaw.
I wonder if this was brewed with my barley.
Can't talk to him. Fair enough. Rhoda Gemfinder.
They say that tiresome young man they made Archduke has passed away suddenly. None too soon, if you ask me. At least Gortash seemed to have a plan for what to do about these absolute nuisances.
He did have a plan, alright. Here's Una.
The whisper is, Lord Gortash is dead. But if someone asks, you didn't hear it from me. Unless that someone has more juicy details. I'm keeping my ears open for more about Gortash's death, if it's true.
Oh, it's true. But they may have a hard time identifying the body.
Like if you like this kind of thing.
Fantasia?
Look away. Act like you don't know me. Come on, be a pal.
I don't know you.
Hey, I'm keeping out of trouble. Don't draw attention to me, all right?
Am I supposed to know you? Sir Preciosa?
Snappy dresser, that Willoughby. Though he should lose the monocle. I hope this comedian is as good as they say he is. If the Absolute is going to kill us all, I want to go out laughing.
Belford Willoughby.
Welcome to the Elfsong Tavern. No, wait. That's backwards. Anyway, my dad tells the jokes here. Sometimes they're funny. Hello again, traveler. If you know any good jokes, my dad could use a few new ones.
Bibbs Brogan.
Get ready. I hear this guy is really good. My buddy Roanoke almost pissed himself laughing.
This dwarf in the audience matches the description of that serial killer. He bears watching.
What in the hell's are you staring at? I got spinach in my teeth.
Your name isn't Dolor, is it?
No. And it isn't Sucker or Patsy either. Whatever your con is, try it on someone else. This guy is funny. I like his monocle. Anyone who wears a monocle is all right with me. In fact, I should get a monocle.
This dwarf in the audience matches the description.
What in the hell's are you staring at? I got spinach in my teeth.
No. A nice doublet, that's all. Red. It's nice.
Isn't it? Got it at Carmen's, if you must know. Now, button it, I want to hear this guy.
They're watching to see if you're stealing. Yeah?
A manual of hilarity for the truly unfunny. A thorough index of hilarious topics. 1. Puns. 2. Aromated from the southernmost hole. 3. Coincidence. 4. A funny face. 5. Public houses and their vagaries. 6. Pratfalls and other physical pranks. 7. Funny little creatures. 8. The misfortune of others. 9. Stink. Hi, Harvard Willoughby.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along?
I'll bite. What's this laugh riot?
It's all about the Boffo-Yoks. We see who can tell the funniest stories, and the winner gets the prize.
Alright, you're on. It's gotta be better than killing rats. Is there a rat-killing quest here?
Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me.
Or is it just a reference
Hello,
to
Baldurians.
Dark Alliance?
You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right, I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elfsong patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me?
Okay. There's a door for the audience. Am I supposed to know my audience? Hey, I asked my wizard to cast Shatter. He said, Shatter? I hardly know her.
If that's the best you got, smart stuff, you should quit before the crowd gets angry.
Option 4. Oh man, I don't have a star in the party. All these are solid, I think. As a zombie reanimator out on a date, she said she wasn't interested in necromance.
Didn't I tell this joke already?
Oh, option 1 might be good if that guy is Delore in disguise. The Dead 3, am I right? What losers? You know why Bane worshippers will never conquer the world? They don't have the balls.
Don't joke about religion, smart stuff.
A single person applauds from the back of the room, probably out of pity.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me.
We get to try again?
Another triumph. Yes, indeedy. I'm still the comedy king.
Huh. Wonder what the right choices were, or if you had to use the intimidate option, which I would have done with this character. Stug Mindale.
You talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
Let's settle down, you two. They're not really riled up. I don't know why I'm saying that. People are trying to Drake here. What's this about?
My sister Gerva has talked me into joining her holy helm order, but I got a job to finish first.
Breaking the knees of debtors for the guild isn't honest work, and you know it. That's why you're giving it up.
But I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Gerva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness?
I mean, he could give the money back. But yeah, I mean, option 1 is true. He wants to join an Order of Helm. It sounds to me Stug has to give up knee breaking, effective immediately.
You know that's right, Stug. If Uktar sends someone after you, I'll back you up. And so will the rest of the knights.
You say that now, but you haven't met Uktar's enforcer, Elliot. No, you're right. I'm sick of the whole business. If Elliot comes looking for me, we'll find a way to deal with him.
You can send it my way.
Still here, stranger? Me too. Not yet ready to face up to what I have to do, I guess.
Just one more, Stug, and then we'll go. See you, stranger.
Still.
Ulrich Whitmirth.
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume I used to know everybody around town, but now I'm a new man.
A new man? Who were you when you were an old man?
A worried man, a playwright who lost the will to write. Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter? Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume. I used to know everybody around town, but now I'm a new man.
You sound kind of messed up, to be honest.
Messed up is what I was before. I was a playwright who'd lost the will to create. Now I see just how little that matters.
Dame Gisarm and Bombasto.
From one warrior to another, I must say, it's just embarrassing the way the Flaming Fist lets this murderer go around killing people and getting away with it.
The Fists are only good for handling riots. Investigation isn't their strong suit.
You don't need subtlety to sort these matters out, just persistence. That's what I told Commander Portier, anyway.
Well, what did the Fist Commander have to say to that?
Commander Portier says she already has some investigators she trusts. Soft-talking namby-pambies, I'd wager. But when they fail, and they will, count on it. She knows where to find Dame Gizarm, and then it'll be my turn. You don't solve a murder by talk. While you're talking, the killer is out there, killing again.
Carissa.
Well, well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached.
What are you doing here?
Working. What else? Alan's short on coppers. The counting house is screwing him over. He was willing to hire anyone who'd work for cheap. And I'm nothing if not cheap.
You never call yourself cheap, Carissa. You're priceless.
Oh, you are smooth, hero. I knew there was a reason I missed you. I need to get back to work, but stick around. You brighten the place up.
Well, that's just my several auras. A bet is a bet. Oh yeah, meet with Lacrissa in Baldur's Gate.
What can I get you? Make it as easy as possible and leave a big tip. Thanks.
Where's Alfira? Two of you are usually together, no?
Check the roof. But you didn't hear that from me.
Let's see what you have.
Enjoy.
Alright, Bombasto.
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together. Of course, if I was one of the Fists, I'd make sure things got straightened out in these streets double quick.
Okay, Grain Jodhpur?
If it were up to me, I'd replace all the Flaming Fists with Steel Watchers. At least the big teapots don't make lewd suggestions when you pass by. They smell better, too. Yeah, I'll take the metal cops over the flesh and blood brutes any day of the month.
Thimble.
Remember when we could just go down to the tavern and enjoy a few hands of cards? Now, all we do is worry. Remember when we could just go down to the tavern?
A waiter, Ymur?
See Alan at the bar for drinks. I'm busier than a two-pecker goat. Timur's tonsils. I'm even busier than before.
Buff Tanner.
I've been thinking about it. No, I feel bad about all them refugees, but we just can't let them flood into the city. We'd be overwhelmed. In fact, that's probably the Absolute Army's plan. Hells, I didn't drive them refugees out of their homes. The Absolute did that. It's not my responsibility to get them new homes. We got our own people to look after.
Cindery Vand.
Just between us, I don't believe everything I hear from Archduke Gortash. He's entirely too slick to be trustworthy.
Well, especially now that he's nothing but a pile of viscera on the floor.
Just wait. You'll see that I'm right about Lord Gortash.
So I might step in it and slip. Olivia Throaks.
Drink up, Blas. We're celebrating. If you won't drink with me, I bet this stranger will. Right, stranger?
What are you celebrating? Maybe I will.
I'm Clovia Throaks. Pleased to meet you. Our son Gaspar has finally found himself a proper job.
Aye, security at the Steel Watch Foundry. But I still wish he'd taken up the family business.
Now, Blas, you know Gaspar never had the patience for all the stitching a tailor has to do.
A tailor? That's good, honest work.
Sewing rabbit-skin cloaks? Well, that's all right for some, I guess, but not for our Gaspar.
No, our Gasper preferred hanging around the guild hall. I was afraid he was going to end up as a guild bone breaker.
Good thing I introduced him to darling Tamia Holst. She straightened Gaspar out, found him a place in the foundry.
Blar's right. Are you serious about getting Gaspar to join your business?
Serious? I'd promote him from rat catcher, full partner.
No, Blas, I've been trying to tell you something all night. I'm leaving you. I'm starting a new life with Tamia. I'm going to sell the business. The money we used to start it was mine in the first place. I'm afraid that's it. For Throaks, for cloaks. Oh, dear. The bottle's empty. Let's have another and talk about it.
I think I need to take a walk. In a minute.
Huh.
I thought you were going for a walk, Blas.
What? Oh, you're still here. Maybe you should take the walk.
I thought you were going for...
What?
Right, Truffles Smith.
The rumour is Lord Gortash is dead. I hope to the gods it isn't true.
If Gortash is really gone, I'm not going home sober, I can tell you that.
Roger Gherkins.
Word on the street is that Gortash has passed away from a sudden ailment. I wonder who will be renting out the Worm's Rock penthouse now.
I guess getting cleaved in two by a sword is a sudden ailment.
Not that I'd ever get the chance to list the Worm's Rock penthouse. Still... Wait a minute. I know a guy.
Alan Alith. Name ring a bell?
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is.
Business going well?
With all this talk of war, what else are folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder we'd had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self?
I'm looking for a place to stay.
I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
You're optimistic. What makes you so sure it'll all blow over?
The city always wins. There's always some hero that saves the day. It's the way things work.
Ah, that is true. I hand over the gold.
Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
Ooh, Veterans Hotspot. Purchase a room at the Elfsong Tavern.
Welcome back. What can I do you for?
Have you got anything to trade?
It's been slim picking since the Absolute butchered that supply convoy. But have a look. Fill your boots, mate. Welcome back. What can I do you for?
Tell me more about the murder.
Going to make this place famous, I reckon. Victim is a bloody duke. Boleyn Stelmane. Well, she was a duke. Now she's just bloody. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it. Murders and ghosts are always grand for business. At least, I hope.
So it must be tied to the Emperor. So when we got close to the Elfsong Tavern, he said some of his old stuff might be here and be useful to us.
If the others all leave or die.
I don't like giving you what other people have been picking at, but there's a whole chicken someone's only took.
Rules for Elfsong customers.
I wouldn't give you anything I don't need myself.
Tavern rules: cash only, pay at the bar. No solicitation of paid intimacy. No spitting on the floor or walls. No conjuration or summoning from other planes. No fighting the Elfsong, take it outside. No undead or ghosts, we have our own. Go talk to the cat and the kitchen staff. Tambourine.
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me.
Like that would be your job.
Yeah, the servant ape. Hello again.
Chef Rovere.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there.
It would be my pleasure. Haven't I done this before?
Probably. Lots of rats in this world. Been having problems with them in cellars for the whole 20 years of my career. Oh, go on. Nothing better to practice your skills on than a few rats. Chef Revere still hears squeaking. Why do you not kill rats? Rats too tough.
Actually, I'm here to warn you. You're on this list of murder targets. You need to hide.
No, I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats.
Alright. Chef's assistant, Kochi.
Especially lazy lumps that won't catch.
Rovere burned the bouillabaisse again, and now I have to scrub the pot. Some chef he is. I don't care what Revere says. A turner and a spatula aren't the same thing. Some chef.
Alright, I guess we'll go into the cellar next and take care of the,
Cellars are just down the stairs. There you'll find my old lodgings.
Sorry, what are their names? Spatula Fargo, Pickles, Turaluraleo, Slumgullion, and Harissa Chopita? Let's go talk to these folks.
This one's got a heart of gold. I don't know what we'd do without him. I just hope he doesn't get in trouble for giving us this stuff. But sure it's going to waste anyway.
My tummy hurts. I'm really hungry. Some days we get to eat 2 times. Those are my favorite days.
It looks like I'll be making for next time.
Alright, Harissa Chopita.
Oh, sorry. I'm just waiting for some food. Then I'll get out of your way. Sorry, I'm just so hungry. This is the only place I can get anything to eat.
I used to be able to pay to eat at this tavern. Now look at me, begging for scraps at the back door.
Oops.
I just hope it...
You pray to the gods, you always have food. It's not much, but handing out leftovers is the least I can do with the absolute almost upon us. I hope you're not looking for scraps, love. I'm pretty sure you can look after yourself.
Alright, well, I'm gonna call it here. Next time, we'll take care of the rats in the basement. We have a few other things to explore here at the Elfsong, like upstairs we have Devella and the murder. And there should hopefully be an option to rest at the tavern, especially since we rented out the entire second floor. And maybe we'll see a ghost. Pretty sure she's on the second floor anyway, in one of the rooms, if I remember right. But it has been a few years.
Still alive.
Either way, for now, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.